What did Bahrain Free Practice tell us about who's fastest? Here we are. Officially, we have started the brand new 2022 season, and my days, doesn't it feel good? Bahrain Free Practice 1 and 2 is done and dusted, but how much closer are we to finding out where the teams stack in terms of the order? I think it's definitely worth talking about Mercedes first. No one believed coming into the start of the season that they would genuinely be in trouble, but actually, all signs point to them being off the pace. I even tweeted a few days ago that I would believe Santa Claus being real before Mercedes not fighting at the front. Let's just say I'll be keeping an eye on my Christmas tree this year. Merc have been running different floors between Hamilton and Russell today, which would suggest they haven't really figured out how to fix their problems yet. You can visibly see the Mercedes going down the pit straight, suffering quite drastically with the porpoising issue, bouncing up and down ferociously like we saw some teams struggle with in testing. The problem is they can't just remove the issue of bouncing without sacrificing speed in the car and the effectiveness of ground effect. It's a very difficult balancing act. George Russell even went as far to say that they may be slower than AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo. I'm not sure I believe they're that far off the pace, but seeing Bottas beating both the Mercs on Sunday would be pretty hilarious. Speaking of Bottas, he did absolutely no laps in Free Practice 1 and then banged it in P6 for FP2. I'm really excited to see how he does as a leader of that team. Looking towards the front of the grid now, how weird is it that I've just spoken about Merc and it looks to not be them? It seems like it's going to be a straight fight between Verstappen and Ferrari for the win. I am trying to remain calm at this thought, but if a red car lines up on pole, I may disintegrate. Max had a 1 second advantage over his teammate Sergio at the end of FP2, and already there are question marks as to whether Sergio will be able to get into the fight even if Red Bull are the fastest team. It seems as though right now there is a huge opportunity for both Red Bull and Ferrari to snatch a lead in the championship over the first few races before Mercedes undoubtedly fix their problems and get right in the hunt. If you're a McLaren fan, you may be a little concerned about your team, and quite rightly too. They weren't focusing in on any sort of performance runs really, as they continue to work on their brake issues, trying to make sure that they can complete a full race distance at race pace, which they weren't able to do in testing. Performance running certainly takes a backseat if there's concerns over whether the car will even be able to finish a race. All aboard! What's that I see in the distance? Oh yeah, that's right, it's the Steiner ship. After a slow start to FP1, by the end of the day they were looking pretty decent, finishing 8th and 10th in Free Practice 2. All of their efforts of sacrificing the entire 2021 season seems to be paying off at the moment. But remember, it's not about how you perform over one race, but all 23. This season will be one of the biggest development races we've seen in years. There you have it, an insight into what we learned from the first Free Practice session of the season. What are your predictions for qualifying in the race? Let us know in the comment section below.